Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this Channel 28 broadcast of Shrewsbury High School Athletics. I'm Andrew Engel, and it is Wednesday, December 20th. I'm here at the Canton Ice House in Canton, Mass, where the boys ice hockey team will take on the Canton High School Bulldogs. The Colonials are coming off a great come-from-behind win last week against Norwell that saw Shrewsbury outshoot the Clippers 46-18, according to the TNG. The game saw Cole Russo score a goal and an assist in an eventual 6-3 victory. Canton comes into action tonight with a 1-1-1 record, all against teams that made the playoffs last year. The Bulldogs also made the playoffs last year, finishing the regular season at 14-4-3 before losing in double overtime in the D2 South semifinals. It was their fifth straight season making it to at least the district semifinals. In fact, the Bulldogs, who won a D2 state championship in 2010, have made the playoffs every season since 2001. Over the last 9 seasons, they've had an incredible 1.53 team goals against average, and come into tonight having only allowed 3 goals over their first 3 games. The Colonials will look to overpower this stifling defense and continue the offensive output that saw them score 5 goals in the third period in their opening game. Shrewsbury High School boys ice hockey is coming up next.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
We're just about ready to get underway here in Canton. Starting lineup for the Colonials is at center Anthony Quinlivan with Liam Quinlivan and Cole Russo as the wings. Connell Persichino at behind and Cam Mullen also in defense. Pat Shaughnessy is starting in net and we're underway. Canton has the puck in the defensive zone as Anthony picks it off. He goes over to Liam. Liam tries to find Cole Russo but can't get there. Canton sends the puck behind the net and Canton picks it up in the defensive zone. Breaking the puck up it does. Brings it across the red line but loses the puck. Persichino flips it up. Canton picks it up in the neutral zone. Passes it up. Picked up by Liam Quinlivan in the neutral zone. He loses the puck and Canton picks it up. Persichino is able to break up the play as Liam Quinlivan throws it into the zone for a line change. Goalie stops the puck behind the net and Canton now has it in the defensive zone. Bank pass off the boards and they get it out of the zone. Persichino throws it back in. Tyler Boris the forecheck in there and Jack Tepper picks up that backhand pass. He throws it up front but nobody's home and now Canton has the puck coming up ice. Tyler Boris catching up to the forward, lays a hit. Forward loses the puck briefly but throws it into the zone where it's going to be picked up by number 10, Tommy Belbin. Belbin has the puck, he moves it up to Jack Tepper who can't handle the pass and now Canton picks it up. Across the red line they are and they dump it in where it's picked up by number 11, Joe Leonis, who takes it behind the net. He sends it around where it's almost picked up by Jim Tepper but he can't handle the puck. Jack Tepper's able to knock the puck out of the zone. Tyler Boris is racing for it. He's got a lane, he shoots. Save made. Jack Tepper picks the puck up. He's hit down. Tommy Belbin's able to keep it in. Now Tyler Boris has possession of it. He goes on the backhand pass over Jack Tepper who throws it up front, but nobody's home. James Tepper now racing for it. Canton picks it up. Breaks it out of the zone. Tommy Belbin coming on. Plays the puck up. Puck never quite enters the zone as Anthony Quinlivan throws it in. Canton stops the puck behind the net and they're taking it out now. Move made and the pass up. Canton now taking the puck into the offensive zone. They get around one player. Loses the puck there. Now it's picked up by Persicino. Persicino has the puck now heading up ice. Persicino across the red line, dumps it in. Cole Russo racing for it. He gets a stick on it, but loses the puck immediately. Canton now breaking the puck out of the zone. They have it across the red line and dump it in the far corner. Persicino racing for the puck. He wins the race. He's able to flip it out. Puck hits the ref, but now Anthony Quinlivan has it taking up ice along the left wing. He gets around one defender. He makes a move for the net. He shoots, but the save made by the goalie. Anthony battling for the puck now. Canton has it, and Cam Mullen's able to keep it in. Puck gets into the corner where it's picked up by Canton. Canton has it now behind the net, and the play is blown dead for the net being off. The clock's still running, but it should say approximately 12 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in the first period. Score still 0-0. The Colonials and the Canton Bulldogs. Tyler Boris coming out to the ice to take the face off with both Peppers on his right and left. Leonis and Tommy Belbin, the defense behind. Canton comes up with the puck after the face-off. They flip it up, but Tommy Belbin's able to keep it in. Jack Tepper picks it up in the corner. He sends it over to his brother. He goes back off for Jep. Jack goes for the one-timer, and it's off the goalie's leg. Tyler Boris not able to intercept that pass. Canton now has the puck coming up ice. Belbin makes a play on it. Now James Tepper has possession. He sends it around for Jack. Jack plays the body there, and it's picked up by Tyler Boris. Canton comes away with the puck there in the corner, but Leonis makes a hit there. Puck out to the point now. Canton shoots. Save made by Shaughnessy. The rebound's still out. Canton at the point again. They go into the corner with it. Still with possession of the puck is Canton. They try to flip it out front. The pass was tipped by James Tepper. Tyler Boris picks it up and loses it. Canton flips it deeper in. Tommy Belbin's going to win that race to the puck. He sends it along for Jack Tepper. Jack Tepper can't draw the puck out. Now it's at the point. Sent back in, and now Tommy Belbin has possession of it with nobody on him. Belbin goes to the bank pass to Jim Tepper. Jim Tepper waits and flips it in. It's being forechecked now by Alejandro and Jack Tepper. Jack Tepper misses his man, and now Canton is coming up ice with the puck. They flip it all the way in where it's being chased down by Cam Mullen. Persicino picks it up there. He's looking for Holloway on the boards, but can't get it there. Persicino now with behind the net. Sends it up again. Holloway on the point. He's able to block that pass. Now Alejandro picks it up. He tries to flip it up, but it takes a weird bounce off the glass and stays in. Now Persicino with the puck inside the defensive zone. He goes for the long bank pass to number 18. That's Sam O'Connor, who's in the offensive zone now for checking. Holloway coming on his man now, but Canton gets by him. Can't lose possession of the puck, and it's kept in over there. They get the puck out of the zone, but Cam Mullen's able to break up the play. He sends it over to Alejandro, who sends it up to Persicino. Persicino with the pass up. It just barely enters the zone, then it's flipped out of play by Canton. And with 10 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in the period, the face-off will be in the neutral zone. Ruff saying that flip out of the zone went off the Shrewsbury player, and now Anthony Quinlivan is set to take the face-off. Mullen and Persicino, the defenseman, back. And the Canton center is being tossed out of the face-off. Canton wins it now, and they have the defense. They go up, but the pass is missed. Coming all the way in the zone, no ice. Persicino plays it behind the net and wraps it around. It gets by one player and is picked up by Liam Quinlivan. Quinlivan bringing it up ice with Anthony on his right. He enters the zone. He goes to the far pass across to Anthony, but it goes into the corner. Anthony has the puck, but he's met by two Canton players. Fighting for the puck now as it comes around. Canton's able to break it out cleanly. Persicino steps up on it. Now it's picked up by Cole Russo, who tries to get it by. Canton has the puck again. They go to D2D. And the pass gets over one Quinlivan stick. And Liam Quinlivan is now being called for a slashing. He hit the stick out of the hand of the Canton player with possession of the puck. The ref deemed that he hit the stick a little too hard. With 9:42 remaining in the period, the Colonials will be shorthanded for the next 2 minutes. Penalty killing forwards coming on the ice now for the Colonials. They're number 17, Jack Tepper, number 7, Tyler Boris. Defenseman will be Colin Persicino and freshman Tommy Belbin. Boris set to take the face-off. It's a draw, but Canton picks it up. They go back to the point. Pass back to the sideboards. Behind the net now, they look backdoor, but can't get it. Rebound is there, but Shaughnessy's eventually able to catch that and swallow it up. Canton gets 2 shots on net there, but Shaughnessy's able to stop them both. Boris here for another face-off. He's able to win it back. Belbin doesn't win the race to it. Now Canton has it behind the net, taking it to the corner. Bank up to the point. Shot on net is not tipped, and it goes wide. Tyler Boris picks it up and loses the puck. Belbin's able to block that pass, but Canton picks it back up in the corner, goes to the sideboards. Now trying to move it out to the point. They were able to do so. Now back to the sideboards. Shot towards the net is blocked by Tom Belbin, who loses the puck afterwards. Boris is able to stop that puck, but Canton picks it back up. Boris still caught up there. Now Canton with a good look. And Tommy Belbin almost kicked the puck into the net, but it was saved by Persicino, who's then able to flip the puck out of the zone. Canton has it. They throw it back in, and that goes for an offsides. And the ref's calling that intentional, and the puck will go all the way down to the Shrewsbury offensive zone here 50 seconds into the penalty kill. Almost a freak goal there by Canton as Tommy Belbin almost kicked the puck into the net. Fortunately, Connell Persicino was there to save it. Now Anthony Quinlan and Cole Russo, the forwards on the penalty kill, with Joe Flionis and Persicino still on the ice for the Colonials. Anthony wins it over. But Canton now has possession of it inside their zone. Behind the net now, they move it up and they get it out of the zone. Player gets by Anthony but loses the puck. Persicino's able to throw it all the way down. Here, 50 seconds remaining on the penalty. Clean pass there by Canton as they enter the offensive zone. Coming in now on Flionis. Canton takes it behind the net. They go out to the point, moves it back to the sideboards. Pass now behind the net. Saucer pass out to the point is not handled cleanly, and now Cole Russo is forechecking on that. Canton still hasn't completely regained control of the puck, and now Cole Russo is able to get a piece of it inside the offensive zone. Canton now has it coming, 15 seconds remaining on the penalty. Canton's entering the zone with it, they don't have numbers. Cole Russo now has the puck, he sends it around. It'll be picked up down here on the sideboards by Canton. Thrown back in with 5 seconds remaining on the Liam Quinlivan penalty. It's in the corner as Persicino's racing for it. It's thrown behind the net, the penalty is up now, but Canton still has possession of the puck inside their offensive zone. They get it in deep with forwards crashing the net. Take it all the way around. Pass is made to the point. They get it in deep. Joe Flionis on that, able to lift the stick and get it by. Now Anthony Quinlivan has the puck. He flips it up to Liam. Liam flips it, but it goes off the Canton player's leg. Doesn't get out of the zone. It is thrown all the way down. That'll go for an ice. Here with 7:16 remaining in the first period. We're still scoreless here in Canton. The Boris Tepper line is coming out to the edge of the Colonials. Belbin and Mullen, the defenseman, back. Going to draw at the face-off circle, and James Tepper has possession of it. He takes it across the red line. Tries to make a move at the blue line, and Zach Tepper goes just offside. Boris set to take another face-off. He wins it back to Mullen. Mullen gets it over to Belbin, who throws it into the corner. It's stopped by a Canton defenseman. He picks it up right in front of his own net. Jack Tepper on him as he loses the puck. It's flipped by Belbin, who's able to get it back in the zone, but a delayed offsides. Canton picks it up now in the corner as Jack Tepper's coming on. Pass is intercepted by Tyler Boris, who has possession of the puck in the corner. He throws it in front looking for Jack Tepper, who's able to get a piece of it, but as he's falling down, just sends it back to the corner. He gets up now as James Tepper throws it into the corner. Canton picks it up the puck, gets it by Jack, and they're breaking out now. Pass is not caught clean. It's picked up by Cam Mullen, tries to get it in deep, but he whips on the puck as Tyler Boris is eventually able to get it in behind the Canton net now. He sent it back into the corner where Tyler Boris is on the puck. His stick is left to Cam Mullen, gets a shot from the point, it's deflected, but eventually he goes off net. Canton now coming up, and they throw it into the zone. Shaughnessy stops it behind the net, and Cam Mullen picks it up on his backhand. He passes the puck up, and it's sent up by Tepper. Canton puts it back in, but it's a delayed offsides. Persicino picks it up. He gets the puck up to James Tepper, but he loses it. Now Jamison Alejandro, the forechecker, as Canton throws it back in the zone. Shaughnessy plays the puck to the corner where the race is won by Canton. Pass to the slot is there, but stick lifted. Canton couldn't get a shot on net. Shrewsbury couldn't break the puck out clean, but Alejandro now taking it into the zone. Jack Tepper makes a hit down there along the boards. Canton now has it behind the net. They flip it up. Good step up there by Fleonis as he's able to keep the puck in. Canton player's stick broke, so Fleonis is able to chip it back in. Alejandro has it now along the sideboards, flips it in for Holloway. Holloway looks back for him, but the give and go doesn't work. Alejandro fighting for it in the corner. Holloway picks it up. He throws in front looking for O'Connor, but it's not there. O'Connor now picks the puck up. He gets it behind the net for Alejandro. Alejandro fighting for it in the corner. He loses the puck. Fleonis now has it at the point. He gets a shot on net. Easy leg save there for the goalie as Alejandro takes it behind the net. O'Connor with a good hit there behind the net as Canton has the puck, and they're breaking it out now. Not a clean pass, but no ice is the call. Shaughnessy stops it behind the net for Persicino, who's wondering why no ice was the call. Persicino's heading up ice with it now. He looks far for Quinlivan. He gets it. Quinlivan has the puck, but he loses it. It's hit away by Canton. Anthony makes a move to the net. He shoots. Played to the side by the goalie. Canton has the puck now. They're looking to break it out. Liam Quinlivan with a nice hit there along the boards. He pins the player, and the puck is drawn up along the boards. Nobody has clear possession of it. Puck squeezed out for Canton. Canton picks it up. Coming in on Mullen, but they chip it by. Belbin will pick it up. Fight for it in the corner now with Belbin. Anthony Quinlivan backing up the play. Canton almost draws it up, and Anthony's able to hit it away. Canton now has it up. Backhand pass is no good, and Canton's defenseman will come in and throw it in the zone. It's Caruso that flips the puck up. Being chased by Liam Quinlivan. He won't win the race, but he's still on the forward. He's able to lift the stick and eventually able to come away with possession of the puck. He gets tripped up, and that'll be a penalty. Whistle's blown. Anthony Quinlivan down there in front of the net. It looks like he collided leg to leg with a Canton player. They're both getting up and skating off on their own power. That's number 11, Jack Goyich, going to the box for Canton. And with 3:53 remaining here in the period, the Colonials will look to go to the power play. The Boris Tepper line is out there now for the Colonials. Persicino, one defenseman at the point. They're still waiting for another. It'll be Anthony Quinlivan coming on the ice. He'll be the center as Tyler Boris, just the last game, will come back and play the point on the power play. The Colonials looking to gain some momentum here as Canton has outplayed them so far in this early period. Anthony at the dot. He's able to win the face-off back, but it's to nobody. It'll go all the way down. Shaughnessy thinks about coming out to play it. He does. He gets it by Canton player who's able to get a stick on it, so now Persicino picks it up. Persicino skating up ice with it now. He goes over to Jack Tepper. Jack Tepper coming in the far right side. He takes it wide. Looks to go back for Anthony, who can't quite get there in time. Canton plays for the boards, but Anthony picks it up. He goes out to Persicino. Persicino gets a shot. It's blocked by Canton. Jack Tepper fighting for the puck now in the corner with James. Jack looks back for him, but can't quite get it there. Now Jack's able to pick up the puck and throw it behind the net for James Tepper. Tepper has it. He throws it out front looking for Quinlivan, but it's not there. Persicino picks it up, goes for the pass to Tyler Boris across, but it goes off the Canton skate there and ends up out of zone. Tyler Boris flips it up to James Tepper. He makes a move around. One defenseman shoots. That's handled by the goalie with 1 minute and 7 seconds remaining in the power play. There'll be another offensive zone face-off for the Colonials. Colonials definitely getting outshot so far this game. They're definitely losing in zone time, but it's still been mostly even thus far. Anthony Quinlivan will take the face-off for the Colonials with Liam on his left and James Tepper on his right. Boris and Persicino still the defenseman. Persicino has it now at the point. He goes over to Boris. Boris on net from the corner. Goalie's able to play that to the corner. James Tepper picks it up. He looks for the soft pass for Anthony, but it's a little too hard. Canton picks it up now, and they fire it all the way down with just over 50 seconds remaining. Shaughnessy plays the puck now as it's going to be picked up by Boris. Boris bringing it behind the net and starts skating it up ice. Boris gets around one player, gets around another, but now he's in the corner. He looks over for James Tepper. He gets a piece of it, but a good save there by the goalie, who was in great position to make that save. Canton eventually throws the puck out, and now Persicino will pick it up in the defensive end. He makes way for Quinlivan. Liam Quinlivan taking it up. He gets around one player. James Tepper almost goes outside, but he's able to stay on as Liam Quinlivan still has possession of the puck along the boards. 20 seconds left remaining on the power play. Canton has it. They get into the zone. It's not going to go all the way down, but Shrewsbury still has to come out of the zone. Belbin has it. He makes a pass that misses, and now Canton has possession of the puck. Picked up by Persicino. Persicino gets it over to Belbin. Only seconds remaining now in the power play. Anthony has it. Penalty is over, but an offsides is the call as Anthony took it into the zone. The ref said James Tepper had already entered it. With 1 minute and 51 seconds remaining in the period, we are still scoreless here in Canton. With Danny Holloway on his left and Sam O'Connor on his right, freshman Jamison Alejandro is set to take the face-off. Cam Mullen throws the puck into the zone. Joe Fleonis is his partner over on the right as Canton has the puck behind the net. They send it along and pick it up. Fleonis gets it. Fleonis is able to keep it in the zone. Delayed offsides is the call. Canton has it behind the net with 2 forecheckers on. Bank pass is caught. They flip it over. Race to the puck is won by Cam Mullen, who tries to chip it up. Mullen ends up with it again. It's blocked on his dumping attempt. Now Alejandro picks it up. Alejandro hit down, plays the puck up. Canton now has possession of it with 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining in the period. Alejandro blocks that pass, and then it's sent back in the zone by Sam O'Connor. Alejandro and O'Connor fighting for the puck down on the sideboards. It's fished out by Canton. Fleonis sends it back in. Fleonis sends up with the puck. He goes for the shot. Danny Holloway can't get a stick down for the tip as it was lifted by a Canton defenseman. Now Canton has the puck breaking out of the zone. Alejandro goes for the hit. Good keep there by Cam Mullen, who's able to prevent the puck from getting past the red line. Mullen and Alejandro fighting for it now up there. Danny Holloway's covering D, and he picks up the puck now. He goes far for O'Connor, who chips it by one player. Canton picks up the puck up in the defensive zone with just under 40 seconds remaining. Persicino has the puck. He moves it up to Russo. Russo loses it briefly, but picks it back up. He gets it back to Liam, who goes for the shot, but that goes into the corner. Anthony Quinlivan races for the puck. He goes for the hit. Persicino has it. He sends one on net, but it misses. Goes wide into the corner. Now Canton picks it up in the corner. They throw it up, and it's caught by one player. He's able to set the puck right back down and take it up. They get it by Belvin. A good dive there by Anthony as he's able to break up the play. Russo blocks the pass. And now Canton has the puck with 8 seconds left remaining. It gets to the point. Shot is blocked there by Russo. Canton picks it up in the backhand. They make a move to the net. It's blocked there by Anthony Quinlivan. And after 15 minutes here in Canton, the score is 0-0. Colonials taking on the Canton Bulldogs here, looking to pick up their second win of the early season. We're almost ready to get underway here for the second period here in Canton. Anthony Quinlivan will take the face-off with his line mates Liam and Cole Russo. Canton wins it back and now taking it up. They get it across the red line and into the offensive zone. Chip it by Cam Mullen and now taking it behind the net. Play is broken up and now Liam Quinlivan has it. He takes it out of the zone himself coming up. He goes for the shot on net. Deflected by a Canton player. Liam makes the hit, but Canton still has the puck now. Cole Russo's able to break up that play, but Canton picks the puck back up. Loses it briefly, but picks it back up now as they're entering the zone. Persicino steps up on it, but Canton's able to keep it in the zone. Persicino now has it. Chips it all the way up. Canton picks off the pass to Anthony Quinlivan, now taking it up, and they dump it in. Cam Mullen ready to take the puck behind the net. He gets hit from behind. That'll be a penalty. Quinlivan picks it up. He just fires it up. Lets Canton get the touch. And just 48 seconds here into the second period, the Colonials will go on another power play. Colonials unable to do anything with their first power play. But here early in the period, hoping to tilt the ice, gain some momentum, and get some shots on net. Hopefully want to find the back of the net. Anthony Quinlivan on the ice now, is going to be taking the face off the Colonials with James Tepper and Liam Quinlivan, the other forwards. Persicino and against Tyler Boris back at the point. Anthony wins the face-off. Liam picks it up, but Canton gets possession of it. They fire it all the way down. Shaughnessy plays it behind the net, and it's going to be picked up by Persicino. Persicino goes around. Now Tyler Boris picks up the puck. Boris coming up, moves around one forechecker, passes through another. Persicino has the puck. Persicino gets around one player. Persicino takes it behind the net and leaves it for Tyler Boris. Tyler Boris tries to stick Canton to himself, but loses the puck. Now Canton has it. They try to send it all the way down. Persicino has it, but loses it. Now Canton picks it up. They have it coming in. He's got a lane. He stick goes around one player, gets it. Shaughnessy's able to swallow that shot attempt. Good job by Shaughnessy coming up to play the puck. He was in possession after Shrewsbury got beat. Persicino and Tyler Boris were both down low on the power play, and so he had 2 forwards covering. Canton player able to move around both of them. Generate a good scoring chance, but Shaughnessy able to prevent any goals. Now Anthony Quinlivan is set to take another face-off. Tyler Boris with the puck now. He brings it across the blue line. He stops. Looking to make a play. He gets it over to the defense. He shoots. That's easily swallowed up by the goalie. That was Tommy Belbin with a shot on net. From that far out with those screen, the goalie was able to easily come out and stop the puck. And now there will be an offensive zone face-off for the Colonials with 1:14 remaining on the power play. Tepper and Tepper, the wingers now for the Colonials. Boris is with Belbin on D. Quinlivan loses the face-off. Canton picks it up. Chips it by, but into the Shrewsbury zone. Face-off should come back into Shrewsbury's offensive zone as the puck went directly out of play off the Canton stick. Quinlivan again to take the face-off. And Canton's thrown out of the face-off now. Canton has it. They send it around. Jack Tepper picks it up behind the net. He tries to put it out front, but nobody's there for Shrewsbury. Good step up there by Tyler Boris, who swats the puck out of the air, but Canton picks it up. Gets on their forehand, and now another Canton player is going to be able to pick up the puck. He fires it all the way down. Shaughnessy plays it behind the net. Tyler Boris picks it up behind the net with 45 seconds remaining here on the penalty. Tyler Boris gets around one player. Still moving up ice. He gets around another. He's coming in on one player. He shoots. Played to the side by the goalie. Good save there. Tepper's checked down. Canton picks it up. And then a good hit there by Tyler Boris as Tommy Belbin's able to keep the puck in. Canton picks it up behind the net. Jack Tepper gets there. Canton unable to get the puck out of the zone so far. Eventually does. Tepper with a hit there. Quinlivan plays it back to Tyler Boris. Tyler Boris has the puck in the defensive zone. Bank pass there to Anthony Quinlivan, who's now taking the puck up ice. Quinlivan brings it into the zone. That puck's in the skates there. Tyler Boris picks it up. The forward there saw it. It easily could have been a 2-on-1 for Canton, but Boris able to pick it up too quickly. Boris plays it back to Tepper as the penalty is expiring in a few seconds. Tepper loses the puck. Tepper takes a shot there, but it's blocked right away. The penalty's expired. That player comes on and breaks up that play as Canton now has the puck coming up on Connell Persicino. Persicino steps up. Puck gets chipped by. Now Liam picks it up behind the net. Liam gets around one player. It's checked down, gets back on his feet, maintains possession of the puck. 3-on-2 for the Colonials. Liam gets a shot on net. Goalie should have handled it easily. Didn't handle it cleanly. Liam got another hack in there. The goalie was eventually able to cover up the puck. Some shoving behind the net as the ref breaks it up. And with 11:48 remaining in the second period, the Colonials will take an offensive zone face-off, still scoreless here in Canton. Alejandro, O'Connor, and Holloway on the ice for the Colonials. Fleonis and Persicino back on D. Alejandro can't win the face-off. Canton has the puck now. Played back in by Alejandro. Canton now has it coming out. Canton has a 3-on-2. Pass to the high slot. Shot on net. Shaughnessy was able to make the save. It kicks out, but no one's able to pick it up. Shrewsbury gets the puck out of the zone, but Canton has possession of it now. They go in and Fleonis picks it up. Fleonis gets it over to Persicino. Persicino moving up nice now. He gets it up. It's not caught. Dumped back in by Alejandro as Canton's going to pick it up with Holloway at forechecker. Holloway plays the body, but Canton plays the puck around the net. Persicino keeps it in. That gets around and Canton picks it up behind the net. Alejandro able to poke that away. Alejandro picks it up now. He can't keep possession of it, but it gets up to Persicino. Persicino looking to shot on net. That race was won by O'Connor. Canton got the puck, got it out of the zone. Fleonis chasing it down now. Fleonis plays it right up. Canton has possession of it. James Tepper almost intercepted that pass, but it got just by him. Goes all the way down. Shaughnessy plays it up to Persicino. Persicino flips it up. It's caught there by Canton. Canton comes in, they shoot. And that looked like it went off the leg of Tyler Boris. Now the Colonials have numbers coming up. Jack Tepper has it on the right wing. James on his left. Tepper shoots and it goes up. The goalie's sticking out. Tepper has it now near the point. He shoots. Shot is blocked right away. Kept in by Belbin. Belbin's able to throw it towards the net. Now it's behind the net. Tyler Boris will pick it up. Tyler Boris has it looking for Jack Tepper. Jack can't handle it. Canton's picking up the puck now in the corner. Canton goes D to D. Puck is played up and picked up by Tommy Belbin. Belbin goes over to his partner Cam Mullen, but the ref kicks the puck. Now Canton has it coming in. They get a shot on net, but Shaughnessy's able to catch that. And with 9:56 remaining in the second period, the Colonials will be in the defensive zone for a face-off as the Quinlivan-Russo line comes onto the ice for Shrewsbury. Anthony loses the face-off. Canton has the point. They throw it down to the corner. Goes around the net and Canton picks it up. Belvin ends up with the puck now after playing the body of that player. Now Liam has it. Liam looking far for Russo, but Russo can't handle the pass. Canton has it, throws it back in. Liam picks it up in the corner. Puts it back behind the net. Cole Russo's going to pick it up now along the sideboards. He's hit. Now Canton has it. Shrewsbury can't chip it out of his own. Puck is thrown into the corner where it's being chased by Liam Quillivan. He wins the race to the puck. Now Belvin fighting for it. It's played up. Deflection there in front, but still never on net. Cam Mullen now plays the puck. He's got one man on him fighting for the puck down in the corner. Cole Russo's trying to help him out. Russo comes up with it. He flips it up. That eventually ends up in the Canton bench. It might have gone off the glove of a Canton player, but no signal has been made. The refs are saying that puck is coming out to the neutral zone off the Canton glove. O'Connor set to take the face-off. O'Connor, Delaney, and Drew Albertson as the wingers. Face-off is one back to Mullen, who plays it over to Persicino, who gets it up. Sorry, that's Leonis on the right team. Persicino throws it on net, played to the side. Albertson racing for the puck now. Albertson fighting in the corner with two players. Canton eventually wraps it around. Being chased down by Delaney or O'Connor. O'Connor gets it up to Albertson, who gets it out of the zone. He's safe, but that puck again ends up in the Canton bench. And the referee set to drop the puck just outside the Shrewsbury zone as Boris, Tepper, and Tepper come onto the ice here for the Colonials. Leonis and Persicino still the defenseman. Persicino wins it to himself. Jack Tepper has it now, gets it over to James. James can't catch the pass, but he's racing for it now in the offensive zone. Canton wins the race. James skates by him, now Canton still has the puck in the defensive zone. James is able to break that up. James fighting for the puck now. Able to get it away from one player, but it's picked up by another. Canton now has possession of it. A delayed penalty coming up on the Colonials. They get around Jack as their goalie is coming off an extra player. Offsides now. James Tepper will get the touch. We'll see what the call is here. Interference is the call. And Jack Tepper is slowly skating to the box of the Colonials. With 8:15 here remaining in the period, Colonials will be shorthanded for the next 2 minutes. Russo and Anthony Quinlivan coming up to the ice for the Colonials. Persicino is one defenseman. Tommy Belvin the other. Quinlivan's going to take the face-off here in the defensive zone. It's a draw. Belvin plays it up, but it gets to the Canton defenseman. Canton goes D to D with it. A power play goal there for the Canton Bulldogs. Shaughnessy never saw the puck. There was a screen in front. Simple wrist shot from the point, gets by. Past the screen, and now Canton takes a 1-0 lead here in the Colonials. Russo, Quinlivan, and Quinlivan on the ice now for the Colonials. Russo gets it up to Anthony. That defenseman falls. Anthony coming up on the left side now. He gets a shot. That goes wide, and out of play. 7:51 here remaining in the second period. Shrewsbury trailing. Jack Tepper being reminded that he has to stay in the box for the remainder of the 2 minutes per MIAA rules. Since that puck was never touched by a Canton player, it's going to come outside the zone. Anthony set to take the face-off. Belvin and Persicino the D. Canton wins that face-off. Now has it. Skating up ice without Persicino. They chip it by as Paul Russo's racing for the puck. Russo pins in the corner.
Bulldog, power play goal, scored by number 24, Nick Allen. Assisted by number 19, John Hagan, and number 25, Brad Murphy.
No goal is the call there. Shaughnessy had his skate along the post. The whistle was blown. The puck eventually found its way into the net, but after the whistle was blown,
4.
Shaughnessy was able to freeze that puck successfully. Canton started to celebrate, but to no avail. 7:22 remaining here in the second. Shrewsbury trying to get momentum back in their favor. Tyler Boris will take the faceoff here in the defensive zone. Canton wins the faceoff. Gets towards the net, but it ends up in the corner. Canton picks it up, gets it up to the point, but it's outside. Shrewsbury definitely losing the faceoff battle so far. Boris picks it up. He's got a mini breakaway. He makes it move around the goalie. Goalie comes out to play the puck, and Boris whiffs on the shot. Canton now has it behind the net. A phenomenal chance for the Colonials, but they're not able to capitalize. Looking for the point there, but the pass is intercepted, and now 2-on-2 for Canton. On the left side coming up now for Leonis. That's kicked towards the net, eventually played behind. Canton now has the puck in the corner. They bank it out to the defenseman. James Tepper almost able to intercept that. That shot on net gets deflected, but goes over the net. Puck is slipped out of the zone. James Tepper has it now. He's coming in. Selling the offensive zone. Keeps possession of the puck. He fires one towards the net, but it's played to the side. Tyler Boris can't get a stick on it. Now Canton has it coming up. Off Leonis again. They get the shot. Leonis blocks the puck. Doesn't know where it is. Canton throws it back in. Canton has it in the corner now. Look for the net, but O'Connor gets the hit. Canton has a good chance now. They shoot, but that shot's blocked by Persicino. Another shot. Shaughnessy saves. Canton still has possession of the puck now. They get one on net, but that goes wide. Canton still has possession of the puck now in the offensive zone. They've been inside the zone for 30 to 45 seconds now already. Persicino finally gets it. He plays it to himself, but Canton picks up the puck. They get it to the point and throw it back in. Canton now has it along the sideboards. Canton now in the high slot with it all alone. Shot set to go wide, but Shaughnessy makes sure, plays it to the corner. Canton still has possession of the puck in their offensive zone. Leonis on his man now. Tyler Boris helping out. That pass is blocked by Leonis. Persicino fires it around. Canton picks it up at the point and fires it on net. Blocked there by Persicino. James Tepper picks it up. Tries to flip it out of the zone. Tyler Boris keeps it in. And eventually finds its way out, but Canton now has possession of it. Shrewsbury desperately needs a line change now. Anthony Quinlivan now picking up the puck as Tyler Boris forced that bad pass. Boris now has the puck. He goes for the give and go. Quinlivan can't get it. Canton now breaking the puck out of the zone. Belbin and Cam Mullen, the defenseman now for the Colonials. Mullen loses the race, but is able to play his man. He's got him pinned behind the net. Puck is thrown. Backhand shot there. Blocked by Belbin. Belbin fighting for the puck in the corner now. Anthony Quinlivan plays that man and picks the puck up. He's got it behind the net. He gets around one player and another. 3-on-2 here for the Colonials. Quinlivan's got the puck. That goes offsides. Canton picks it up. They take it out. Good stop there by Mullen, but Canton picks it up and fires it in. It's on net. Shaughnessy gets it, eventually covers. Two Canton players crash the net. After that long stretch without a whistle, Jack Tepper is finally now able to come out of the box. There's 4:28 remaining here in the second period. Quinlivan, and Russo will take the defensive zone face-off. Anthony wins it back. Mullen picks it up. He fires it along for Liam. Liam gets there but can't do anything with that. Shot's on net. That shot gets up, and Shaughnessy's able to get the glove save and keep the puck. Almost a second one right there for Canton as the rebound went right to a Canton player who couldn't quite get the puck over Shaughnessy's glove. A great reaction there by Pat. Face off one by Canton. That shot goes off. Shaughnessy, that goes up and ends up behind the net. A fortunate bounce for the Colonials. That didn't end up in the net behind Shaughnessy. Anthony has the puck now. He's taking it up ice. He moves to the right side. Gets by one player. He's stripped up and no penalty. Russo wins the race to the puck. Canton now has behind the net. Anthony just getting up. He's clearly in some discomfort right now. Connell's able to play his man, but it still gets by him. Liam back checking, he's able to break up that play, but Canton still has it now. They have possession of the puck now in the corner. Persicino's able to take that pass in front of the net and take it around the net. Puck up to Anthony, who can't catch it, who appears to be skating better now. Puck played into the zone by Canton. They're going to pick it up. Leonis coming on. Puck is thrown to the net. The net's off. And after a few seconds, the ref does blow the whistle. Net looked like it was drawn off. O'Shaughnessy was making a play for the puck. Button thrusting forward, hit the net off in doing so. Canton fans don't like it, but there will be a face-off taken inside Shrewsbury's defensive zone. Alejandro set to take it. Holloway, and it looks like Drew Albertson, the wingers. Albertson coming out to the point. Now Alejandro on that one, as Holloway's coming on there. And that deflection almost gets through Shaughnessy. Looks like his back leg was able to keep it. Shrewsbury's able to swat the puck away. Canton certainly sustaining a lot of pressure now. Alejandro's fighting for possession down there in the corner. Puck along the sideboards now. It's picked up by Canton. Canton coming along loses it. Flipped out there by Alejandro. Now Holloway racing for the puck. It gets flipped out. Alejandro kicks it into the zone. It's delayed offsides. Canton has it. They're coming out now. Get around Albertson, but Mullen's able to take the puck out. Offsides is not called there as Belbin picks up the puck and gets it up to Holloway. Holloway for the backhand pass, gets out of the zone. Almost intercepted there by Canton. Thrown all the way in by Albertson. Canton now has the puck, bringing it up. Pass is blocked there by James Tepper. The zone now for Shrewsbury. They come up, but Canton intercepts that pass. Looked like there was miscommunication there by Tyler Boris and James Tepper, who was going for the pass. Jack Tepper now coming in on that play. Canton plays it back in. It's delayed offsides, but they're good now. Persicino has the puck behind the net. He sends it along for Jack. Canton's able to keep the puck in. They get a shot towards the net. It hits somebody in front and ends up along the sideboards. Canton picks it up, whiffs on the shot. Now Belbin will pick the puck up behind the net. Puck gets up to James Tepper, who loses it. Canton keeps it in. Tepper can't quite get it out. Belbin on the man down in the corner. Makes a move on him. Belbin's still in between him and the net. Canton gets the puck out to the point. Deflection. Shaughnessy makes the leg save. It kicks out in front. It's still loose in front. No one's got possession of it. And now it's picked up by James Tepper, who's taking it up the left side with Tyler Boras on his right. Tepper comes across, shoots. That goes off the side of the net into the corner. Broken out there by Canton. That Canton forward is all alone right now, coming in on two defensemen. Loses the puck as he tries to get by Fleonis, and Fleonis chases him into the corner. Persicino picks it up. He takes it behind the net and goes up to Jack Tepper. Play is broken up there by Canton. Canton picks up the puck. Persicino now has possession of it.
1 minute to play in the second period.
Attempt to flip it out, it's no good, and Canton keeps it in. Canton has it. They shoot in front of the net. Shaughnessy's able to dive out. He makes a stop. Play is still alive. Canton gets a shot towards the net, but it's blocked. And that one, right in the crease now from the point. Shaughnessy's able to make the save there. Jack Tepper hits it away. Canton with another shot on net. Shaughnessy's able to make a save on that with less than a minute remaining here. James Tepper fighting for it. He's able to get the puck out after what was several straight shots by Canton. Persicino now has the puck. He gets it out of the zone. Now Tyler Boris chasing it down with 30 seconds remaining in the period. Tyler Boris fighting the puck, loses it. Canton picks it up with 25 seconds now remaining. Tyler Boris places his man as Canton plays the puck behind the net into the corner. Canton taking it out of their defensive zone now. They get it deep into the zone. With 12 seconds, they're going to win the race to the puck. Leonis plays it around. Mullen chasing it. Canton now has possession of it. They're coming around the net. Only a couple seconds remaining. They can move it to the net. Unfortunately for the Colonials, they enter the second permission only trailing Canton 1-0. That was all Canton towards the end there. Canton certainly has the advantage in shots, certainly has the advantage in zone time. And they look like they got about 6 or 7 great chances there in the last few minutes of that second period. Fortunately, the only goal they scored was on that one power play. Colonials are going to look to stay out of the box in the third period as they look for their second come-from-behind victory. They were able to get the win against Norwell. We'll see if they can do it against Canton here at the next third period. We're here for the third period now in Canton. Colonials trailing Canton 1-0. The Quinlivan-Russo line will start the period for the Colonials with Mullen and Persicino on defense. Canton wins the face-off from Liam Quinlivan chasing the puck. Canton brings it up, gets it across the red line, dumps it in. Icing is the call. And just 10 seconds in, that'll come all the way back. The Canton defenseman couldn't quite reach the red line as his backhand attempt went all the way down. And the trailing referee said That is indeed an icing call. Colonials are now taking an offensive zone face-off and hope to put one in here early in the period. Canton eventually wants to draw back and now has it behind the net. They get it to the defenseman and tries to chip it up. Liam intercepts that pass. Now Anthony has it in the corner. He looks for Liam. Goes all the way across. Chip gets by Mullen. Persicino wins the race to it. He's able to get it back out of the zone. Mullen picks it back up, brings it back in. Mullen goes over to Persicino. Persicino looks far past Russo. That's going to go all the way down for an ice. Shrewsbury had possession of the puck. Couldn't get the clean breakup ice. And now they'll be in their defensive zone instead of taking defensive zone face-off. It's the Tepper-Boris line here for the Colonials with Belbin and Leonis on defense. Boris loses the face-off. It gets out to the point. Canton gets the shot. Goes wide. Pepper's able to get something on the puck. Can't get it out. Leonis now sends it all the way around. Canton picks it up. Throws it to the net. It goes wide. Now Jack Tepper will pick it up. He goes for the long pass, but it's intercepted. Never got to James Tepper. Now Boris will pick it up. Gets it across the red line. Tries to get to Jack Tepper. Now James picks it up. James tries to throw it over to Jack. Can't get it. Now he gets one towards the net, but it goes off the side. Jack Tepper with a hit now down in the corner, but then he gets tripped up. And a penalty now coming away from the play on Canton. It was the far side official that saw something happen behind the play. That's number 25, Brad Murphy, going to the box, Canton. And for the next 2 minutes, the Colonials will have another power play. We're only 1 minute and 9 seconds into the period here. It'll be Quinlivan, and James Tepper with Persicino and Tyler Boris at the point. Anthony takes the face-off. Anthony loses the face-off. Canton gets it around. A little too hard, and that gets up to Tyler Boris. Tyler Boris now has it at the point. He gets it over to Liam. Liam gets a shot on net, goes wide. Now Tepper has it in the corner. Tepper flips it behind the net. Anthony makes a move to himself, has the puck now. He tries to get it over to Tyler Boris, who was heading towards the center. But that's poked all the way down where Shawnee's going to play it to Boris. Boris loses the puck. Still a lot of water on the ice here early in the period. Boris taking the puck up now. Gets around one player, moves out to Persicino. Persicino taking it wide. Gets it back to Liam Quinlivan. Quinlivan throws it back. Anthony picks it up there. Anthony gets around one player in a second. He's in the slot. He loses the puck momentarily. And though Canton might have had a break there, they throw it all the way down. Probably would not have been a breakaway, as Persicino and or Boris probably could have caught up to that player. But nevertheless, Shrewsbury now has to take the puck out of the zone. Boris gets tripped up there. He's lost the puck and the footing here on the power play early in the period. Now Anthony's got possession of the puck. He circles around and takes it up. He gets it over to James Tepper. James Tepper's got in the shot. He shoots. That shot is high. Boris is going to pick it up now as he comes down from the point to play the puck. He tries to get it in, but that gets poked up. Shawnee's going to come out to play the puck. Can't play it clean, and so Persicino's going to have to pick it up. 30 seconds remaining here on the power play. Persicino gets it up to Quinlivan. Liam taking it now. It's a backhand pass to Anthony. He can't handle it. Canton picks it up inside the defensive zone. They flip it. Liam's able to get a piece of it, but it still goes all the way down. Persicino now picks it up with under 20 seconds remaining here on the power play. Persicino gives it to Boris. Boris gets around one player. Speeds through the zone. Cuts around. James Tepper picks it up. Shoots it right into the goalie. Boris and Jack Tepper right on it, but the goalie's able to freeze the puck with 6 seconds remaining here on the power play. It'll be Alejandro, Holloway, and O'Connor coming on for the Colonials here. Will Belvin and Fleonis the defenseman as the penalty set to expire in 6 seconds. Alejandro set to take the face off. He loses it. Canton goes D behind the net. Goes for the long pass. Fleonis gets a piece of it but can't handle it. Now Canton's going to win the race for the puck in Shrewsbury zone. Canton with possession now. They find the high slot. That shot goes off of Shaughnessy's glove and eventually played to the side. Now Canton with it at the point. Shaughnessy's able to play that easily to the corner. Canton puts it behind the net. Alejandro chasing it. Not handled, but it gets back out to the Canton point and puts it back in. Canton with possession of the puck now behind the net, being chased by Belbin. Belbin pins his man along the boards, but another Canton player picks it up. That puck goes across Shaughnessy in front of him, all the way to the boards. Canton now possession with it again. Connor's able to break that play up. Canton gets one on. And that player fell over Shaughnessy, and that's going to be called a penalty. That player was going to tip the puck, didn't quite get it. Player didn't know where Pat Shaughnessy was, stumbled over him. A penalty was called, most likely for goalie interference. Shaughnessy's still down on the ground. Interference was the call, so the Colonials will go on the power play again with 11:07 remaining in the period. Shaughnessy's still yet to get up. Shaughnessy's just getting up now. He looks all right. We'll be back in a minute. The Colonials called their one timeout for the game during that break, trying to draw something up for this power play. Shaughnessy is back in net. He appears to be okay. Anthony Quinlivan's going to take the face-off here for the Colonials. He loses it, but Canton can't gain possession. James Tepper has it, tries to play it up to Tyler Boris. Tyler Boris has it, walks it along the point, gets it over to Persicino. Persicino has to dump it into the corner. Liam Quinlivan picks the puck up, now taking it behind the net. He tries to throw it out front for Anthony, but the goalie plays it into the corner. James Tepper can't handle that pass, and Canton picks it up. They're coming up now on a 2-on-2 with Boris and Persicino back. Canton still in possession of it. Just trying to eat up clock now as they're on the penalty kill. James Tepper has it, moves around one player, but then loses the puck, and Boris picks it up. Boris now with the puck in the neutral zone. Gets it over to Quinlivan and takes it into the zone. Liam has it, he gets it over to Anthony. Anthony's able to handle the pass. He sends it all the way around with Liam. Liam picks it up now, he's at the point. Gets it back down for James Tepper. Tepper gets it to Quinlivan. Quinlivan gets one towards the net, that goes wide. Anthony was in front, but wasn't able to deflect it towards the net. Canton picks it up. Liam's able to keep the puck in. He tries to drag around one defender, but that defender kicks the puck out. Goes all the way down to Shaughnessy, who plays the puck. Tepper gets a stick on it, but can't handle it. Now Canton gets it. That pass is no good. And now the Colonials have a 3-on-2 coming up ice. Liam takes the puck to the zone, gets it back to Anthony. Anthony drags around, gets a shot on net. Canton unable to clear it. Persicino behind the net. Canton eventually has it and sends it all the way down with 30 seconds remaining here on the Colonials power play. Shaughnessy plays the puck to Boris in the defensive zone, and now Boris is taking the puck up the ice. Same skaters on the ice here for the Colonials. Boris gets around a couple players, taking it towards the net. Got the puck on his backhand, throws it towards the net, but it's to the side. The goalie freezes it with 17 seconds remaining on the power play. Just under 9.5 minutes remaining in the period, and the Colonials looking to equalize here on the power play. As Jack Tepper, Cole Russo, and Sam O'Connor come onto the ice here for the Colonials. It's Fleonis and Belbin back on D. Shot there from Russo, sent to the corner. Now Belbin's going to have it on the point. Belbin fires towards the net, that goes wide. Fleonis has it now. He tries to get it over, but that's deflected out. And the penalty is about to expire as Belbin picks the puck up, gets it over, and then it's fired in by O'Connor. Chased down Russo with a good hit there on the forecheck, but Canton picks it up. Shot in net there is played to the side by Shaughnessy. Russo able to lift the stick, but another Canton player picks the puck up. Jack Tepper can't break that play up. And now taking it across the zone is Canton. Canton plays it back to the point. They go D to D. Jack Tepper coming off the point. That's at net. Fleonis stops it with a stick. Goes wide. Now O'Connor wins the race but loses the puck. Canton has possession of it in their offensive zone. They go to the far point. Who gets a shot towards the net. Shaughnessy's able to glove that. Canton player almost came on top of Shaughnessy again, but was able to keep his balance. With 8:23 remaining here in the third period, the Colonials still trail 1-0. It'll be Quinlivan, and Holloway on the ice for the Colonials, with Persicino and Mullen on D. Puck comes around. Holloway got tripped up for a second, wasn't able to get there. Shaughnessy eventually able to swallow that up. Anthony taking the face-off here for Colonials. Can't win it. Canton picks it up. They shoot. Shaughnessy's able to glove that. Connor Delaney now here on the first line for the Colonials, coming on the ice for Holloway. That face-off a draw. Canton shot gets deflected and goes inside. Delaney tries to play it up, but whips on the shot. Persicino's able to play that to the boards. Persicino sends that one all the way around for Liam. Liam can't get there. Canton's able to barely keep it in. Then Anthony gets it out. Liam chasing the puck now. He's going to lose that race. He's got help on his right from Delaney. Chases the puck behind the net. He gets tripped up. Canton has the puck now. They're looking to break out of the zone. They flip the puck all the way down. And that'll go for an ice here with 7 minutes and 25 seconds remaining at the Canton Ice House in Canton, Mass. Tepper, and Boris coming on the ice for the Colonials. Back on D, your freshman Tommy Belbin. And Cam Troyo. Boris here taking the face off to Shrewsbury. Puck is dropped. Boris loses the face off. Canton has some pace behind the net. Pass there is no good, but it ends up on Shaughnessy, so no icing. Troyo gets the puck, goes the backhand to Belbin. Belbin picks it up, gets it forward on the sideboards and misses the pass. Canton picks it back up and throws it in. Troyo picks up the puck in the corner. He goes for the long pass to Tyler Boris, which is no good. Canton gets it in neutral zone. They can't get it in clean, and Belbin's able to break it up and get it out of the zone. Canton picks it back up, now entering the zone. Jack Tepper's able to intercept that. His pass is too far ahead of Troyo, who misses a hit. Now Jack Tepper picks it up. He looks for Troyo, but the pass doesn't get there. Canton has it. And that quick give in front of the net's no good as James Tepper gets it up. He gets it to Tyler Boris, who gets around one player. Colonials have numbers coming out now. Tyler Boris shoots, and that puck is swallowed up by the Canton goaltender. It'll be an offensive zone face-off here for the Colonials, with just under 6:30 remaining in the third. Anthony Quinlivan set to take that face off for the Colonials, with Liam on his left and Russo on his right. Leonis and Connell Persicino back on D. That face-off is won by Canton corner. Chased down by Cole Russo. Cole Russo is still on his man. Anthony Quinlivan is able to swat the puck away. Couldn't quite keep possession as he's hit down. Now Canton picks the puck up on the side. That breakout pass is good, but Leonis is able to break that up. A good play by Leonis. Liam Quinlivan now with the puck. He tries to get it for Leonis. It's picked off. Canton shoots. It goes over. That puck rested on top of the net and the whistle was blown dead. Shaughnessy was able to get his pad on it and sent it up. Shaughnessy that time didn't look like he knew where the puck was. I knew it wasn't going to drop right behind him and into the net, so he let it go. And it'll be a defensive zone face-off here for Shrewsbury with exactly 6 minutes remaining in the game. Liam picks that up and he's taking it along the left side now. He loses the puck and now Canton has it in the defensive zone. Belbin's able to stop that. Anthony picks it up and he's heading towards the net. Makes a move around one player. He shoots. He was looking far post there, but a good save there by the goalie. Now Liam picks it up. He gets a shot, but that's blocked right away. Another shot right into the goalie. He hacks at it, but the goalie's able to freeze it. And only a short burst, but a good stretch there by the Colonials. They obviously got some pressure. First couple good chances in a while. Alejandro, O'Connor, and Holloway will look to keep momentum going for the Colonials with Belbin and Persicino back on D. Alejandro wins that face-off back. Persicino has it now. He fires it, but that shot's blocked. Delayed penalty now coming for Shrewsbury. Persicino gets a touch. Then it'll be Jamison Alejandro called for a hook here with 5:19 remaining in the period. Holloway making the case that his stick was being held by the Canton forward. But regardless, it'll be a shorthanded 2 minutes for the Colonials. Boris and Quinlivan, the forwards. Persicino and Belbin, the defenseman. Persicino's going to take the face-off. He loses and Canton picks it up. Canton has it at the point. They get a shot down net. Shaughnessy's able to make that save, but Canton picks it back up. They fired on the net. I think that went off Shaughnessy's back over the side. Canton now has it. Taking it around. Down low. He had a man all alone. Shaughnessy's able to come across and make that save. As Anthony Quinlivan chases the puck down as it goes out of the zone. Canton has it now coming back into the zone. They drop it back. Get a shot. That shot's blocked by Persicino. Tyler Boris can't win that race to the puck. Get the puck out. Now Canton has possession still in their offensive zone. A great chance there by Canton, but a great job of Shaughnessy coming all the way across and able to make the save. That pass is blocked by Belbin. Cleared all the way down with Persicino. Minute 10 remaining here on the penalty to Alejandro as Canton's going to pick up the puck behind their own net. Quinlivan, the forwards here for the Colonials. Colonials and Mullen coming on for defense. Liam chases that forward down. He plays it over, and Shaughnessy's able to swallow that up easily. There are 56 seconds remaining here on the penalty. There are only 4 minutes and 15 seconds left remaining in the game. Liam Quinlivan's going to take the face-off here from Shrewsbury. Goes forward, and now it's played by the point. Liam's able to get a piece of that pass, but it still goes to the forward down on the sideboards. DVD here for Canton. Canton gets a shot. That goes high. Good race there by Russo, who's on the ice now. Shot there goes off the stick of Quinlivan, and eventually wide. Played around by Mullen. Liam gets a piece of it and eventually goes out. Russo chasing it down. Now has it. Russo can't get the puck out. Now Canton has possession of it. That shot goes wide for Canton with 8 seconds remaining on the penalty. Canton has possession of it now. They go for the wraparound. That's swallowed up by Shaughnessy. There's still 4 seconds remaining here on the Alejandro penalty. Persicino and Belbin coming back up the ice for the Colonials. It'll be Tyler Boris and Jack Tepper at the forwards. Here in Canton, the penalty box is all the way across, so Alejandro will have to jump into the play instead of going right to the bench. Shaughnessy's able to make that save. Jack Tepper can't get the pass out. It's sent back in. Tyler Boris can't gain possession of the puck, but Jack Tepper blocks that shot. Canton has it now. They try to throw it back in, but it's picked up. Canton dumps it in where Belbin's going to pick it up behind the net. Belbin's pass almost picked off, but it gets out of the zone. Tyler Boris can't pick it up, and now James Tepper does. James Tepper loses the puck now in the offensive zone. Tyler Boris gets a piece of it, but Canton's able to break the puck out. With no numbers, that puck goes all the way down. Shaughnessy lets Belbin play up behind the net. Belbin passes up to Jack Tepper. Tepper looks the far pass to James Tepper. Tepper's not quite able to win the race with the puck. That's a delayed offsides. He comes out. Persicino goes over to Jack Tepper. Jack Tepper gets around 1-4, but loses the puck. He gets it over, but Tyler Boris is going to pick it up along the side. Persicino's able to keep it in, but that eventually gets out. Tyler Boris chasing that man down. Belbin, the other defenseman, back. Player wasn't able to get around Belbin and keep possession of the puck. Tyler Boris goes far. No ice is the call as the Canton player almost got a stick on that puck. James Tepper chases it down, makes the hit. Canton now has possession of the puck. They try to throw it out. Persicino has it. He makes a move in. He fires it towards the net, but that goes wide. Filionis is going to pick it up here on the point. He fires it towards the net. Can't get the stick on that and never gets to the goalie. James Tepper almost picks it up, is able to flip it on, but he loses the puck. That puck gets by Filionis here with under 2 minutes remaining in the game. Connell plays it up to Jack Tepper. Jack Tepper takes it into the zone. He gets it on net. That's played to the side though. Tepper forechecking there. He's able to get the puck away. Jack Tepper has it out behind the net, loses it. Tyler Boris skates past. Now Canton's going to pick the puck up. There's only a minute and a half remaining. Good keep in there by Belbin as James Tepper throws it towards the net. With a minute and 29 seconds. Shaughnessy coming to the bench now from Shrewsbury. They'll have an extra man on the ice. It's Quinlivan, Russo, and Tyler Boris for the Colonials. Belvin and Persicino back on D. Canton wins the face-off into the corner. Anthony Quinlivan now has the puck. He comes around. He tries to get into a shooting lane. That shot goes off somebody into the corner. Race is won by Canton. Persicino has it on point. That shot goes wide, but Anthony Quinlivan picks it up and puts it in. With 1 minute and 16 seconds remaining, Anthony Quinlivan scores on a rebound to tie the game up. 1-1 here in Canton. It took 43 minutes and 44 seconds. It took 6 men on the ice, but the Colonials are able to score here in Canton against the phenomenal team defense and great goaltending that they've showed all night. With 1 minute and 16 seconds left, it's 1-1. Shrewsbury looking to put another one here. Liam Quinlivan makes a move to the net. He gets around one player but loses the puck and has eventually fall down. Russo chasing it now. Russo's fighting for it in the corner. A huge jump in the Colonial step here that we haven't seen so far in this game. Liam's going to pick the puck up now in the defensive zone. He goes all the way across to Persicino. Persicino can't quite handle it, but is able to flip it. Canton's able to keep the puck in the zone. Puck towards the net. And now a penalty here being called against the Colonials. It'll be Liam Quinlivan here for interference. Liam Quinlivan battling with a player behind the play. He's called for a penalty now with 51 seconds remaining. Shrewsbury will have to kill off a penalty to send this, to keep from losing this game. Canton calls their timeout now. And we'll come back after a short break. We're back here in Canton with 51 seconds remaining. For each of those 51 seconds, Shrewsbury will have to kill off a penalty here. Jack Pepper set to take the face-off. The draw, Canton picks it up now in the corner. Belvin plays it. Belvin tries to flip it up to Jack. Jack tries to pin it down there. He moves it forward to himself. He's not able to completely flip it out. Canton goes D to D. They now have it at the point. They get a shot towards the net. That hits a couple bodies and eventually goes wide. Canton has the puck now. They go up to the point. Pass there. Taken along the boards. Passing to the corner. They go for the short side shot. Persicino now racing for the puck. Gets there. Now Anthony's going to pick it up, and Anthony's going to be able to bring it out. There's 15 seconds remaining. Anthony loses the puck. He's able to regain possession, loses it again. Sends it back in now. Canton taking it up ice with just 7 seconds remaining. They're coming in on. Belbin's able to play that puck. A good play there by Belbin. Anthony Quinlivan makes the hit. Canton picks it up. And time expires here in Canton. There is no overtime in the regular season, so the game will end like this, a 1-1 tie. Great job of the Colonials killing off that penalty for the last 51 seconds. And it's not a win, but the Shrewsbury Colonials do continue their unbeaten streak, and they are now 1-0-1 here early in the season. Their next game will be next Saturday, the 23rd at North Star, 8 o'clock, against Roy Conference opponent Broughton Dunstable. See you then.